Margie is a single mum, working as a psychiatric nurse in Melbourne. She became a Muslim 6 months ago.
So if you get us around to 80, we know that Mecca is in the west. So we've got Mecca right here, so I can pray towards that direction. I know to pray towards, I'm praying towards Mecca.
Margie was raised a Catholic, but it didn't give her the fulfilment she was looking for.
I needed to be content, but there was just something there that was missing. And
when I embraced Islam and reverted to Islam,
it gave me the fulfilment that I needed.
You know, I had a few problems, as everybody does in their lives, and I find now that I can turn to prayer and to Allah, and I find that it makes me so much more peaceful than, you know, people taking Valium and things like this. It's my sort of tranquility.
As Margie looks for peace, she's feeling hassled by the pace of the city. She's after a tree change and has decided to move back to family in the country.
You know, you're moving up to the country atmosphere, I'm moving up to family and friends up there. It's just going to be so more relaxed and settled.
But before she can change gears for the country life, Margie first needs to learn how to drive.
When I came up, when she rang me, Margie O'Connor, and I'm thinking, okay. I mean, I didn't ask where you got my number, who you are, so okay. I go, let's hope she likes people with hijab. Because her name is so Aussie, so when I go, again, they see her with the hijab, I go, okay, that's good. We got talking and she's told me she just became Muslim after studying the Quran like 3 to 5 years. So she probably knows more than I do. I know the basics and that's about it. When we look at life Islamically, it's a lot like the road rules we have, the traffic conditions. A friend of mine a long time ago, she told me like it's like a, you know, the Quran is like a malway. There are rules and regulations everywhere, so Islam is like that as well. You know, God has not created us and then just left us, because He created us, so He has given us like a manual, and Quran is like a manual, like a malway.
Becoming Muslim is a big lifestyle change for Margie, and it's meant some adjustment for her children, Siobhan and Shannon.
I do hope that my children will turn to Islam later on, but there is no pressure on them whatsoever.
I was pretty surprised when Mum reverted to Islam. I came with her to a couple of meetings, Islam meetings, and they were pretty good, except I didn't really prefer it because it was such a big fuss.
Had a lot of fuss made over
because they thought I was going to revert straight away, and I'm pretty much a bit like an atheist at the moment because I haven't really chosen my religion yet, and but like I'm proud of her that she's found a path and all that.
For Mum, I think it's great that she's got her outlet. She's been 10 times happier since doing so. So, you know, I'm happy for her, but it's not something that I've sort of looking for.
Sometimes it's a bit different, like having Mum with the hijab on when my friends are around, but I respect that she dresses like with the is it called modesty?
Excuse me, sister, how much are the scarves? Have they got it on them? I'll find it.
I've only just, in the last few months, started to wear a hijab. That was my own choosing, as it is. Nobody orders you or forces you, as it's put, to wear a hijab.
It's very pretty.
It's a covering for modesty, and I've found that, you know, then you can express your inner beauty, so to speak.
That one, that's lovely. With the cap, as I've got on now, it just covers the hairline, keeps my ears warm, and we cover the, if the hijab does not come right over. But the headbands we can put on too, you know, I mean, we're not doing it for prettiness. It's for Allah, not for any husband or me or anything.
I begin in the name of Allah, and I praise Him and I thank Him for the opportunity to address all of you today on our topic, what is Islam?
Margie has been logging on to internet chat rooms to talk to other Muslims around the world.
At the moment, I've been talking to a friend in Libya, a brother in Libya, who's very interesting to talk to him, very educational for me. He was teaching me a lot about their religion. We can teach each other about things. As I'm nursing, he's a translator and things like that. And we have a lot in common, so it's quite good.
Ready or not, it's test day for Margie, and her plans for the future hinge on the outcome.
I tend to I lack a bit of concentration when it comes to driving.
Go on a little bit more.
The finer points.
So how do we fix that?
Headlight. Right signal.
Right.
Off. Okay, when you're ready, you can start the engine.
Okay.
And make your way towards the driveway, please.
Terrific, okay.
Even though I feel confident about my driving, it's still nerve-wracking knowing that I'm on a test. Well, at least Shameen didn't have to put her foot on the brake. That was a good thing.
Congratulations, you're successful.
Thank you very much.
Take a seat, we'll call you up.
Oh, okay.
Once I organise life.
Thank you very much.
That's good. Alhamdulillah. Okay.
Alright, now on the count of three, I'm going to take the photo. 1, 2, 3.
I'm 46 this year, so it's only taken me this long to get it.
On a tight budget, Margie has to tackle the tricky business of buying a second-hand car.
Like that. Got a nice big boot, even if I have got the kids in the back. That's quite good. It seems pretty good with the roadworthy. 12 months roadworthy and everything.
Good.
Thank you very much, will you? Please. I was going to say, make a space for me.
Because these new Muslim drivers can't drive.
Wow.
You have to zigzag your way out.
You never know.
Margie is now a woman on the move, and things are also moving pretty quickly with the Libyan guy she met on the internet.
Yeah, these are, as you know, pictures of Sabah. And he's just asked me to marry him, so how can I say no to that face? We're now engaged, so that'll be interesting. Be very good, very happy.
It'll be different because Shannon and I haven't really met him yet, so we don't really know what he's exactly like. Like, we've only spoke to him on the phone, but he talks too fast. And I always tell him to slow down, but he doesn't.
Plus it's got an accent, so...
And it's hard to understand him, but, like, he sounds fairly nice. But, like, we haven't met him yet, so we don't know yet.
But there's also, I've kind of been the male figure in the family the whole time, like all our lives, so that's not going to change. You know.
The family are going bush, and Margie and Siobhan are packing up the house, the pets, and a few treasures.
Heading around it, and then I'll bubble wrap it. And take my precious poster out and pop them in the car.
Hop in, because you can
see, it's pretty hard getting them in. Shush.
Just wondering if I can get the seatbelt around it. Moving up to the country, and I'm moving up to family and friends. So I can't wait to get up there and tell my eldest sister about my engagement.
Oh God, this is going to be impossible.
Inshallah, with the help and the guidance of Allah, it'll all be all right on the day.
Margie has moved away from a large Muslim network in Melbourne to Cobden, a traditional farming community in southwest Victoria where there are no other Muslims.
We're just having a look down the back here. Just interested to see, because it's a no-through road, so... Oh, now. We've got cows. Wow. It's pretty good. Somebody's got a flag up there. Oh, the lions. Oh, no. I'll have to put my magpie's flag up. There's the traditional pub. It doesn't matter if there's only 2 houses in a town, country town, there's got to be a pub. There's a laundrette, which I'm happy about until I get a new washing machine, which just blew up at the wrong time. It'll be interesting to see how Sabatha finds it, because he's come from a different culture. I don't think he'll find it hard. I mean, I said, Bismillah, praise Allah as we came in the door. Without him, he's a provider. I mean, we need to provide ourselves as well, but he helps us provide, and here we are. Well, they're nice and spacey, and I've got a lovely view. I love the hills hoists, very Australiana.
Lots of cows.
Lots of nothing else.
Hello. I know.
Now that she's moved to Cobden, Margie is waiting for the right moment to tell her sister Mia about her engagement.
Hi. Oh, Marg, you made it at last. Yes, finally.
Oh, how lovely to see you. How are you?
Good.
You've arrived and you've unpacked?
No.
Everything's in its place?
No.
Yes.
That's what you're for.
Okay.
That's what
well,
you're for.
You'd better come to dinner tonight, hadn't you?
Great.
About
Okay.
6-ish?
Oh, I'm so pleased you moved in. So I bet you will be.
Siobhan is gradually getting settled in her new life, but the prospect of enrolling at the local school is still pretty daunting.
This is just a handbook, just brags a little bit about the way we try and do things, that sort of stuff. And that's the enrolment form. It is so extensive and that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's the thing. If there's any hassles with it, just let me know.
No worries.
Yep.
But the main thing I want to do is,
Yep.
I just want to know if at some stage, not straight away,
Yep.
we could I could come up and talk to the kids. I'm actually a psychiatric nurse.
I think it'd be wonderful.
But come up and talk to the kids about being a Muslim and why I'm a Muslim.
I'd absolutely be delighted for that.
Oh, because. Yeah. Not because of me, but like they might pick on Siobhan because is your mum one of those terrorists, because
the best way
kids
is to
are
confront
kids,
it straight
kids
on.
are kids. But if I just thought if I hit it straight out and just said, okay, do you want to ask me any questions?
Yeah.
Because it's actually against our religion to push our religion down people's throats or anything like that, and that's all I'm worried about. The parents will think that I'm not. But all I want to do is come and explain to them why I'm a Muslim, because the kids aren't Muslim. It's up to them.
What you find is around here is that the kids, they
kids
are incredibly discriminatory. But they're incredibly owning. Once they own you, they really do. They'll. It's from the minor amount of other people we have here. Obviously we've got some people who are sort of Maori origins, and a couple of times we've had some Vietnamese people through, and I can remember having conversations with kids. It's like why are we having these comments about racism? What about Chin, your mate Chin? And it's sort of like, no, he's different. But it's and it is that.
Yeah. And I just think it would be good for them too to get another perspective, because the only thing they get portrayed is the media.
Well, they certainly get
there's the truth and the news.
Very strong perspective, don't they?
The news and the truth, and in between somewhere you've got.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, hiya. I come bearing gifts. will you be nice to him? Hello, chickens. Oh, hello, chickens. Where did you find hello chickens? Store. Oh, Jerry, next door. Have a look. They've got a big thing up saying it's Islamic Foundation has. Oh, yeah, approved it. Approved it. So it's that and the offal can be eaten by any Muslim in the world.
Offal?
Oh, I know.
Muslims eat offal? Nobody eats offal, do they?
Yeah.
Mia and Margie have always been close, but Margie's new religion is bringing fresh debate to the dinner table.
You know, I'm really happy that you should find this sort of something that you've been looking for.
Peace and contentment.
Yeah, peace and contentment. That's wonderful. Because it's almost impossible to get, you know, in this age.
Day and age, exactly, yeah.
But I still have this problem with, why do you have to dress? I mean, why can't you just be a Muslim and just dress in the cultural fashion of the place?
I'm not doing it for any man or anything else. I'm doing it for God. God asked to cover and to be modest.
Well, what God asks you to do is
Allah.
Well,
God. There's only one God. There's only one God.
Well,
right. He's passed it down to the prophet.
That's what you
right.
might believe.
The last prophet was Muhammad. That's right. That's why I believe it, and I feel comfortable doing it. To me, too, the beauty of the women is, you know, looks or whatever, but you can show your intelligence and your inner beauty if people aren't, you know, sitting there looking down at bullshit. No, bullshit.
What's wrong with looking at a woman? What is actually wrong
because
with the gaze? Isn't it a normal part of life, the gaze, you know? No,
and there's a lot of questions I can't answer for you, but I'm sure that...
I'm really pleased with him, you know, but...
So how's school at the moment, Siobhan?
It's okay.
Still good?
It's not like I hate school, but, you know, I'm a typical teenage girl, Mum.
Have you had any people ask you about me, Siobhan? About being Muslim? Not about me.
Not really. Some of them are just stupid. They act really stupid, like they pretend like that, like they're Muslim, and but like they don't really know. They go, ooh, I'm a Muslim, well, look at my tail, blah, 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 and they're just stupid, like, sometimes.
Because people are scared of what they don't understand.
I just tell my friends, you're a typical Aussie, just with the hijab. Like, pretty much, like, I'm pretty, like, I have a sense of humour, and I know, like, some people don't know these things. But, like, I tell them just watch what they say, because, like, they might, like, say it in front of the wrong person. They might get offended.
I've always believed you treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. And even if people look at me strange now, or, you know, because of course the automatic thing comes to their mind is terrorist, things like that, I feel sorry for them now. Where I used to get angry with people and things like that, now I pray for them and just say I hope they find the contentment that I have found.
As Margie has been settling in, she talks to her fiancé every day, but hasn't yet got around to telling her sister Mia about him.
Salaam alaikum. How are you? You be at work? I won't keep you long then. Yeah. I'm going to tell Mia about our engagement, and we'll just see how her responds. Yes? Well, you are a charmer anyway, so I'm sure you can charm them into... Tomorrow's Anzac Day, so we have the day off technically, and I'll be going up to the parade.
Margie's firing up the barbecue for a family gathering and preparing to tell Mia her big news.
Not going to be anything too flash. It's going to be nice and quick and easy, as a barbecue should be. Please take it.
That's small thing, that's all.
Oh, what's oh, yeah. Come around the back.
But haven't you got a bit of, respect for a Muslim household?
Yes, he's not supposed to smoke in it.
Mum's not allowed to press in her religion. She's not allowed to press any of her beliefs onto me.
I'm allowed to guide
It's my
them.
choice.
I told him I went through that stage when I was his age too. You know, you go through all those stages of atheism, agnostics, whatever. Oh, I haven't given you my surprise yet. No, I was just going to tell you I'm engaged to a brother, a Muslim brother.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't a shock, it was a surprise. And we're getting married as soon as he comes out here.
Well, where is he?
He's in Libya at the moment because he works for the government. He's a translator. So he's a Muslim brother and yeah.
Oh goodness.
That was the surprise. It wasn't a shock, it was a surprise.
Congratulations.
Thank you, onions.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, and
it is a bit
he's a professional. He's a professional man, which will make you happy. Speaks 6 languages.
Why would that make me happy? I don't care what.
No. I know, but this is a surprise we're going to keep for you. So when he comes out, we're getting married, so there'll be another Muslim in Cobden. Yeah, he's a bit more traditional than me.
It's a bit unbelievable, if you like, at the moment.
Okay.
So.
It's going to happen in the next few months, perhaps. So you have time to lay by yourself a hat.
But you've never met this person.
Yeah, yes, it's okay, Mia. He's very religious, so you'll have another instead of Muslim sister, you also have a Muslim brother-in-law. There we go. Wow. Traditional multicultural family. There you go. What we'll probably do is have a traditional Muslim wedding, then a civil wedding. We don't want people running around saying he's got 4 wives, 6 wives. In Libya, actually, you're allowed to have 2 wives.
Oh, 2. But, that must be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy for Margaret that she's found something that's made her happy. That's wonderful. And I'm not detracting from that or taking away from that. But as for the religion, I have great respect for people and their religions, but I'm not interested in actually learning anything about it.
He'll be emigrating over here. But at the moment, we're just going to get some paperwork done, of course. I have to put my faith in Allah, really, because I'm really not too sure about the red tape, I suppose you can call it, But inshallah, we'll have it. It will get there. Allah's brought us together for a reason, and I believe that Allah will see us through it too. So.
Margie and her fiancé Sabah are yet to arrange his visa to Australia. She hopes they can begin their lives together soon.
We all strive for perfection. Can we ever be perfect? As long as I'm content in what I've got now, what I'm achieving, and the children being happy and healthy, and I've got the love of Allah and my family, I've got contentment, and that to me is the perfect life.